regarding the revival, regarding the upliftment?
No, we are on the process of reviving the Congress Party and rejuvenating the Congress Party for 2024 to bring back Congress regime in the state. First of all, I will welcome everyone. Today, as per the direction of the All India Congress Committee, Madam Sonia Ji and Rahul Ji, our PCC President Mr. Rajat Patnaik has taken the initiation to organize this mega tractor rally under the leadership of our Cuttack District Congress Committee. It was a very successful rally, and all the people all over the entire route, they welcomed it. They felicitated us. This rally is to convey to the public, to educate the people of Odisha what Narendra Modi government has done to the farmers. They have enacted 3 laws in the parliament, last parliament session. That is a draconian anti-farmers law. Many of the farmers may not know, may not aware of the repercussion of this law. This law they brought to help the corporate companies and the big business houses. Congress government, right from Pandit Nehruji, we have developed this country step by step by constructing so many dams, including the Hirakund, the mega dam in Orissa. Across the country we have constructed thousands of dams and thousands of irrigation projects. With after all these things, and Madam Indira Ji's the Green Revolution, that has brought India into self-reliant in the food for the people. Earlier, as many of them may not aware now, all the youngsters may not aware about it, the country was totally dependent on America for our day-to-day food. When Indira Ji took a decision to strengthen the country's defense, when she wants to test the atomic sector, immediately in America, New York Times has written an article about that. The country which is not in a position to provide one-time meal to the people, but they are trying to strengthen their atomic base. The message has came to Indira Ji. Immediately she took a decision. We are not a slave to any country. I will prove this country to be a self-reliant in food. With that vision and mission, she has brought the green revolution and the white revolution in this country, and because of that only today the India is self-reliant. Not only self-reliant, we have a surplus of food thing, and we are exporting food grains to the foreign countries. We, Congress Party, to financially strengthen the farmers, we have established the agricultural-oriented NABARD Bank. In Cuttack, today we are all proudly sitting in the Cuttack. Pandit Nehruji established a Indian Institute of Research Management course in the rice. That institute was established in Cuttack in 1960s itself. With all these things, we have strengthened the country. The irrigation projects, Hirakut, Bengali, Upper
Kolhapur.
Indravati, Lower Indravati, and Swarnarekha projects.
Much good.
All these mega projects along with more than 12 other irrigation projects were established at the time of the Congress regime. But very sad to say, in the last 21 years of BJD government, Naveen Patnaik's regime, not even a single irrigation project has been established in this state. They are engaged only in ruining the state, looting the state. They cannot point out one development projects in this, whether it not only in irrigation sector, whether it is a hydropower or any development aspect. Today, Orissa is there, means it is all because of the developmental projects established by the Congress governments. We, the Congress, when we were in the government, central, at the UPA time, to help the farmers, to give a relief to the farmers, we have paid 74,000 crore rupees for the crores of the farmers' debt. After that, people should recollect the old memories. Farmers in thousands, in months together, they sat in front of the Chandar Mandir in Delhi. But the Prime Minister Narendra Modi could not able to.
Sir, what is the exact requirement now? Because the ruling party.
No, today's this tractor rally is to protest against the agricultural laws brought by the Narendra Modi government. As I mentioned, it is a totally an anti-farmers issue. Because see, when Pandit Nehruji developed the country's irrigation, dams, all these projects, that time to streamline the agricultural produce, whatever the farmers has produced, it has to reach to every citizen of this country. We have established the procurement process, storing process and distribution process. For that purpose only we have established that Food Corporation of India. And also across the country, many places that mandis we have established it. But today the government is brought a legislation that will totally wind up the mandis in the town levels. The big corporate companies, they will make an contract agreement with the small farmers, those who have a land of half acres, 1 acres or 2 acres like that. In the beginning they will give some money, they will tempt the farmers. After receiving the money, the farmers will be forced to accept whatever the condition the corporate companies is to put on them. So finally one day will come when the farmers would not be able to repay their loans. They will be forced to surrender their land holdings to the corporate companies. So this is the most dangerous part we are visualizing one, and another is the MSP, the minimum supportive price. That minimum supportive price was given to the farmers by the Congress government to rescue the farmers at the time of the distress. Any natural calamity or any unnatural things has happened, then to rescue the farmers we have given the minimum supportive price right from 1964 till almost for more than 55-60 years. That minimum supportive price was only helped the farmers in many occasions. Today in the problem in this bill, they have not mentioned even one line about the minimum supportive price. They are addressing only in the public platform. If they are so particular about the minimum supportive price, they could have mentioned it in the law. It would have given a guarantee for the farmers. It is not there. That is the reason Congress President Sonia Ji has given direction to the Congress government, and the Congress government in Punjab, they brought a bill in the Punjab Assembly that to protect the farmers against the attachment of the farm, their land up to 2.5 acres in any recovery proceedings by the court also. If anybody purchase their agricultural produce below the minimum supportive price, then that person will be put in jail not less than 3 years along with a fine. That is the Congress government in Punjab has brought a bill in the assembly. So I request the government, BJD government in the state of Orissa, if you are pro-farmer, if you want to help the farmer, you take a lead along with the Congress direction. What Congress government has done in Punjab, you take it as a model this thing, and you also bring the bill in the assembly so that the farmers of the Orissa could be able to withstand their land holdings.
Sir, whether Congress will organize lots of rallies, this type of...
Of course, yeah, sure. This is the first, we had a tractor rally in Balasore 1 month before, and this is the second rally. Very soon, across the state, we will have many rallies like that.
Sir, do you believe that such types of rallies can impact to the people and change the mind, and they will accept the Congress?
See, this is, I have told, this is not the people to accept, this is not for that. This is to safeguard the interests of the farmers. Congress party was always with the farmers. Congress party is with the farmers, we will be with the farmers. So these rallies are only to safeguard the interests of the farmers.
So by-election result will be declared tomorrow. So what is your expectation from this election?
We are optimistic.
About Bihar, sir? About Bihar?
No, we are optimistic.
Sir, about Bihar, what about Bihar election?
Bihar, as everybody has seen that, all the media exit poll has come out that Congress alliance partner, we are forming the government with a thumping majority.